new reaction this morning following last night's wild pursuit. We watched as the suspect in that chase climbed over fences into an innocent victim's backyards. One of those homeowners is now speaking out. Our Tony Cabrera is live in Whittier with their story. Tony.
Giovanna, this is where that work truck was stolen in the driveway here. You can see that the gate's been removed. It's all bent up here from all of that action yesterday. The family that lives inside this home, they're distraught, not just because their truck was stolen, but because that suspect went through their home. It all started in Fullerton last night just before 5 o'clock when authorities were chasing the suspect in a black Honda. Air 7 was overhead as the man drove erratically into Anaheim. At one point, he ditches the car and runs into a townhome complex before stealing a white van, even ramming it into a police cruiser before speeding off. When he reached Whittier, the van lost one of its tires and he took off on foot into the neighborhood, jumping fences. Rogelia Mendez was working down the street at an auto shop.
My boss told me, oh, watch it, your house. The guy ring to the fence.
The suspect then jumped another fence and went inside one of the back doors of a home, leading to Andres Benitez and his mother inside.
My mother was holding me back to know, let him go, let him go. And I was telling him to get out. He saw there was keys right there. And since he saw my mom holding me back, he knew I couldn't do anything. He went through the keys, he saw the keys, he grabbed them, he opened the door, and just ran out.
You see the chaotic scene unfold right in their driveway. They even tried chasing him away with a knife, but he gets away, ramming through their front gates. Then the suspect drove erratically again throughout the Hacienda Heights area, leading to several crashes as he rammed into a number of cars along the way. It came to a dramatic end with smoke and fire at a gas station.
Look at this, ramming into the front end. They're shooting at him. They're shooting. We're going to widen out, and they are now firing into the cab of that pickup truck.
Incredibly, no one was seriously injured, and the suspect was taken into custody. Mendez is still shocked about everything that went down. Rogelio says it's a good thing I didn't get in his way because who knows what would have happened. He could have hurt me. Now, the family that lives in this home, they say that they purchased that work truck about 3 weeks ago. And so that's why they've set up a GoFundMe account to help with expenses with that truck and then the tools that they lost in this crime. They have set up that account. So you can go to a link on our website. And so far, that GoFundMe has raised up to $50,000. And you see the media that's set up here. Everyone's been talking about this story. It's such a big story here in Southern California that is part of why this is getting so much attention. And as far as that suspect involved here, so far he hasn't been identified and last reported that he was in the hospital recovering from some injuries in this incident. Live in Whittier, Tony Cabrera, ABC 7 Eyewitness News.
All right, Tony, thank you. Yeah, we were all stunned watching it unfold live before us yesterday. It was really crazy. I'm so glad nobody in that home was hurt. We're still waiting to hear from LA County sheriffs about a man they detained at the end of that pursuit that Tony was talking about. When the suspect crashed into a white sedan, the driver of that sedan got out of his car and was immediately put into a sheriff's vehicle. Adrian Cruz says he was on his way home from work with his family in his car when this all unfolded in front of him. He says he got out of the car to try to save his family from being in the way of any crossfire.
It just sounded crazy, like a war zone. Blah, blah, blah. So we had to get out of the, I got out the car immediately. I don't want my son and my wife to get part of that. So as soon as I get out the car, the cops just smashed me. Started socking me up, smashing me, threw me in the back. Like if I was the dude that stole the car.
Cruz was released. We will have much more on this wild pursuit ahead at 11:30 and see how the community is coming together to help all of those impacted.
Hello, I'm Mark Brown. Get more great ABC 7 content by clicking the subscribe button for our YouTube channel and download the ABC 7 Los Angeles streaming app on Fire TV, Android TV, Apple TV, and Roku to watch on your TV.